Terry had been asking for months. A dog, just a dog, something warm to come home to, something that needed her, something alive in all this quiet. She had lost John in the spring, 61 years of waking to the soft clink of a teacup on her nightstand, because he had her morning tea waiting every day. 61 years of his voice being the first sound she heard. And then suddenly nothing, just silence. She couldn't explain it to her daughter Lori, how the house still smelled like him, how she still set 2 cups, how her hand still reached across the bed for warmth that wasn't there. So she asked for a dog, not to replace him, just to give her love somewhere to go. Lori heard her. Every day she heard her, and every day she said she'd think about it because she was already stretched thin, already holding her mother together with her own fraying hands and dealing with her own grief. But one cold February morning, Lori found herself driving to a shelter just to take a look. A rescued dog just gave birth to 6 puppies, 2 gold, 4 black. She looked at them, and one gold pup broke away, walked to the edge, and looked up at her with steady, patient eyes that hit her like a thunderbolt. And at that point, she knew she had to take him. She drove home with him in a cardboard box. He didn't cry, he just watched her the whole way. When Terry opened the door and saw the box, something in her face, something Lori thought was gone forever, flickered back to life. She lifted the puppy out of the box and kissed him. He pressed his warm head under her chin and went still, like he had been waiting for her. In the weeks that followed, Lori did everything she knew she'd have to do. The early walks, the accidents, the vet visits. She did it all, quietly, exhausted. And then one morning she looked at her mother and stopped. Her mother was in her chair. The puppy was curled in her husband's chair. And Terry was talking, hands moving, eyes bright, alive in a way Lori hadn't seen since before the funeral. The puppy wasn't moving either. He was listening, really listening, the way her father used to. Lori slid down the doorway and put her face in her hands, with tears in her eyes. 6 months of held breath finally broke open inside her. She had prayed quietly, secretly for something to help her mother. She never expected the answer to weigh 8 pounds and smell like warm fur. Some losses never leave. They just look for somewhere new to live. And sometimes, in the quiet mercy of an ordinary morning, they find a small golden face looking back at you. That is Thrive Story Hub. We do not tell you who to be. We show you what happens to people who already know. If this story touched somewhere tender in you, you are not alone. Whatever you are carrying right now, you do not have to carry it forever. Not following yet? You might still be waiting for the answer to arrive in the form you expected. Already here? You already know. Love finds its way, always. Welcome